each other.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Gen's Ace video. We are here at USTE for the weekend. I'm looking forward to having a great weekend, having a blast. We're gonna go ahead and take you guys on an adventure with us. It's kind of a new type of video that we're thinking about doing. Welcome, Gen's Ace family. Today we've got a really cool video for you guys. We're actually attending the Ultimate Scale Truck Expo in Williston, Florida. This is a really cool event that has been on our bucket list for years and years, and we're finally able to come out this year and show our support for the scale community on the East Coast. The outpour of support from vendors has been really amazing, and seeing all of these vendors from hobby shops to manufacturers come out and support has been just so cool to see. Now, before we take a closer look, let's go ahead and take a step back and show you the big scope of things, because this is the Ultimate Scale Truck Expo. Now we start here at the registration booth, where you're going to come and pick up your wristband, any pre-ordered goods, and pick up a shirt before they sell out. And one of the beautiful things about walking into Vendor Row is you're greeted by this outpour of support from all of the sponsors and vendors that made the 2022 Ultimate Scale Truck Expo possible. You can also check up on the schedule, the rules, and any waivers, as well as a map to get yourself situated to get out on the trail. Now immediately coming in, you're greeted by a 1/10 scale drift course, as well as a 1/24 scale drift course put on by none other than RC Supremacy, and it gives you a nice place to go for a Sunday cruise or get your slide on. If scale trucking's more your cup of tea, well, USTE has you covered. You can take a ride along the Scale City, drop off some scale loads, or just watch some RC10 vintage dirt racing while you're at it. If you're like us, you're going to want to take that micro scale crawler out, and that's exactly what we did with the FMS model. The micro course is probably one of my favorite attractions. And we haven't even left Vendor Row yet. One of the best things about this is that hobby shops like Dixieland RC had parts aplenty ready to get you back on the trail. Other companies like PowerShift RC were offering their services as well. You could see scale builds all around in different booths, which was one of my favorite things as well. And if you knew where to look, you could find yourself an unreleased gem sitting behind a sneaky barrier. I think a highlight for the weekend for me was actually seeing all of the scale classes available for you, from photography to this Battery 101 put on by Helios RC, trying to teach our veterans from Operation 11 Charlie how to use their newly minted batteries and chargers. The variety of trucks out at this event was just amazing to me, seeing anything from monster trucks to rock bouncers to vintage classics like the Tamiya Frog, the Tamiya Sand Scorcher, LMTs. It was an RC nerd's dream, just like myself. There was anything from vintage to brand new RTRs to re-releases. There was something for everybody to really enjoy at this event. Now, let's go ahead and take a trip out to the mud and enjoy something that was pretty unique to USTE, if I do say so myself, with some mud bogging. And it didn't matter if you were slow like this little dude or if you were ripping it, going off. There was a lot to enjoy for everybody out there. Now let's get to what we all came here for. We loaded up the adventure truck, and shortly after, this big line followed and everybody was ready to hit the trail. As you can see, there was from on-road to off-road, and we were even followed by a cool group of people with some home-built trailers that just made it look like we were in 10 scale ourselves. Definitely a unique experience, and seeing all these guys lined up ready to trail was a really cool experience. Look at that big guy there. The colors were vibrant, the builds were immaculate, and we were out on the trail ready to enjoy and just get our scale trailing on. Our SEX 10.3 adventure truck did fantastic with our adventure series 4300 shorties, and power was never an issue the entire weekend. We were able to enjoy getting some scale trailing on, and in our adventure truck was moving through these Florida rocks with ease. Now later on we wanted to stop for a drink at our local town, but it looks like we ran into some some law enforcement trouble, so we went ahead and turned right back around and headed back to wrap things up. All right, Gen Z's family. So, as you guys can hear, we've got the raffle going on right now. Look at all these people. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. It's time for us to go back to the hotel. Tomorrow is our flight back to California, so we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you guys for watching the videos. That's the only reason I get to come and bring you guys along with me, and as long as you keep watching, we'll keep making them. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next video. Later, guys.